It's Young People's Week on Card Sharks. And they can win a trip to Hawaii if they play their cards right. And now, the host of Card Sharks, Bill Rafferty.
Whoa. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Bob Hilton. Thank you, everybody. Welcome to Card Sharks. And, of course, we've got lots of exciting prizes to give away. It's Young People's Week. We've got little things just geared for them. CD players, all sorts of goodies. And, of course, if they get to it right after the money cards, there's a special trip to Hawaii. And that is just fabulous. Let's get started right now by meeting our lovely dealers. Here they come, Susanna Williams and Lacey Pemberton. Yes, indeed. Young people, we had a good time. This is the end of Young People's Week. We're going to get through our shows. It was good. You know what I'm amazed at? Because they're young people, but we asked them some kind of tough questions, and they had really interesting points of view about them.
They do. They're very intelligent.
They are very bright children. Let's get started right now, because we got to pick it up from sudden death. Very exciting part of the game right now. They're going to deal out the cards. Time to meet the Card Sharks. Here comes Tom and Heather. Hello, Thomas.
Hello.
Handsome guy that you are. Introduce yourself, sir.
Okay, my name is Thomas Walters. I go to Pasadena Christian School. I'm in the 7th grade and I'm 12. I enjoy playing classical music on the violin as well as baseball and basketball.
Good for you. Good for you. That sounds like you got a busy day in your schedule,
Yeah.
sir. And here is the lovely Heather, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, Heather.
Hi, my name is Heather Fitzsimmons. I go to La Tierra School in Mission Viejo. I'm 11 years old, and some of my hobbies include long-distance bike riding and short stories. And when I grow up, I want to be a physical therapist.
Physical therapist. What a noble occupation that is. Well, good luck to both of you. You got a tough game ahead of you. You guys are now facing sudden death. Whoever wins this one, they go on to the money cards. And don't forget about our prize cards in the deck, because every time one of them turns up in the game, that could mean some fabulous prizes. And if you look at the board right now, Thomas has $500 on his side of the board, and Heather has a stereo on her side of the board. And there's a lot at stake in this game right now. Let's get our audience poll group up. Here they are. They've been with us all week. We've got 10 dentists. Nice looking folks that they are. We've been having a lot of fun with them all week. We've been teasing them. We've been giving them a hard time. And I don't know if I'll have another chance to thank them. But let's give them a nice round of applause. They're just terrific. Thank you so much, folks. All right, Heather, this is it. Questions for you. Before the show, we asked these 10 dentists, have you ever pulled the wrong tooth by mistake? How many of these 10 dentists admitted they have pulled the wrong tooth?
Well, looking at them, they look pretty assuring and know what they're doing. And I wouldn't say that'd be very much. I'd say that'd be about 3.
3. Tom, what do you think, higher or lower?
I'm going to say lower because I don't think if they pulled the wrong tooth, they'd be here right now. I think they'd be sitting in jail.
All right, so Tom's got a point of view, and we'll express it. Tom says lower than 3. The actual number of these dentists who have pulled the wrong tooth by mistake is 2. It is lower. I don't know if I should ask for purposes of just practice only here, these guys, but what the heck. Let's ask, who are the guys who did this? Who pulled the wrong one? Oh! And you're both standing together. That's amazing. Well, let me ask Dr. Hook, what happened?
Well, I had these 2 7-year-olds who were identical twins. They put them in the rooms next to each other, and they switched the charts up. And they were baby teeth, so thank God that it had to be done.
They were just, is there anybody else? Nobody else has had, that's amazing to me. And what happened after, how did you tell it to Mom?
I explained it to Mother, and she wasn't pleased, but we gave it to him free.
But there's a man with a heart. There's a man with a heart, ladies and gentlemen. Have a seat. Thank you so much. All right. I want Thomas to listen to me right now. This is sudden death. Now, you can change that queen, which you probably won't, play on, but if you make a mistake, that means that Heather automatically wins the game. Or you can pass control of the board over to Heather, force her to play off the 8. If she makes a mistake, that means that you will automatically be the winner of the game and the match. What do you want to do, Tom?
There's no way I'm going to play. I'm passing it.
He's going to pass it to Heather. Oh, Heather, you got a tough road to hoe. A lot of cards to call. What do we want to do with this? You got an 8, higher or lower? Right in the middle.
God. Am I allowed to change it? No,
No.
I didn't think so. We're gonna go higher.
She's saying higher. It is sudden death. Every turn of the card means a championship to Thomas over there. Higher than an 8. Higher than an 8? It is.
Lower!
Lower than a king? It is.
Freeze.
You can't freeze. You must continue to play.
Lower.
Lower than a 9. Very important calls. No! And Thomas won the championship. You got it. Oh, Heather.
Good try.
Well, you know, you guys really played some good matches there. Really tough matches, Heather. Unfortunately, Tom's the guy who won it. He's going to come over and play the money cards. We got some nice gifts for you backstage. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Come on over here, Thomas.
Whoa!
Well, you got caught on there, too. You got a big sweater on, right? That's the style. Do you know something? I bet you forgot about one thing. Not only are you the champion or you're going to play the money cards, you just won $500. Yeah. When we come back, he goes to the money cards right after this. We'll be right back.
Right.
Well, here we are right now. We are back, and it is fun time. Thomas's dad has joined him because he's going to help him play the money cards. And Thomas knows how to play those money cards. But in addition to all the money he can win, we have added a joker to the deck. And anytime it turns up in the money cards, they're going to have a chance of winning that fabulous trip to Hawaii. And for winning our match, we're going to give him 2 free jokers, which guarantees you at least 2 chances to take that trip to Hawaii. And that's it. Let's get started right now. You ready to do it? You
Yeah.
gonna do it? Let's give him $200. You got it. Let's make some money, Tom. Take a look at this card. Tell me what you want to do. It is a 7. What do you want to do?
I want to change it with number 2, please.
Number 2. All right. That 7 now becomes an 8.
Oh.
Not a lot of help. You got $200. Careful on this. $200 on an 8.
I'm going to go 50 lower.
$50. Smart bet. I like that. $50 lower than an 8. It can go either way. But there's a 3. $250 on a 3. Come on, Tom.
Can I bet it all higher? I'd like to do it. Okay, I'm going to bet 200 higher.
200 higher than a 3. You got it. $450 on a jack.
Okay, I'm going to go 300 lower.
$300. $300 lower than a jack. It is a 9. Way to go, Tom. You're making money now. All right. You got $750. I'm going to give you $400 more.
right.
You have $1,150, and you're working on a 9. What do you want to do?
I'd like to change that card with number 1, please.
Good for you. All right, let's just get a good card up here. That 9 now becomes an 8.
Oh,
Boy, oh boy, careful. Think $1,150 on an 8.
I'm going to go 50 higher.
50 higher, right in the middle. It can go either way. $50 higher than an 8. It is a jack. Calling some good stuff here, Tom. $1,200 on a jack.
I'm going to go 500 lower.
500 lower than a jack? It is.
All of it. All of it higher. All of it. All of it higher.
You know how much that is?
All of it. Yeah.
$1,700.
Yeah.
You don't care.
I'll take it.
All right, all of it.
All of it.
Higher than a 2. It is.
Yeah. All right.
Take a breath here. You got
I'm going to change that
$3,400.
with number 3.
All right, you got $3,400. You know now that you have to wager at least $1,700 on this card. It is a 6.
1,700 higher.
All right, going to stick with the odds here. $1,700 higher than a 6. I hope it is there. A couple of cards to beat you here. Is it there? It is! Way to go, Dad. Helped him through it. Tom, good call. $5,600, sir. And here is Lacey right here with your 2 jokers. And this entitles you at a chance to win that fabulous trip to Hawaii that Bob Hilton is going to tell you about.
All right, it's a 1-week vacation for 4 in Kona, Hawaii, featuring United Vacations round-trip air transportation, rental car, tote bags, and lake reading, furnished by United Vacations. And you'll stay at the Hotel King Kamehameha, rich in Hawaiian history, ideally situated in the heart of quaint seaside village of Kailua on the Kona coast, where tennis, jacuzzi, luau's, deep-sea fishing, and much, much more await you. A vacation package worth $5,000.
A lot of money. A lot of money at stake on this one. You already got $5,600 in the pocket. In front of you are 7 numbered cards. Behind one of them is a trip to Hawaii worth $5,000. Find it with the jokers. Put them anywhere you want. Go ahead. Turn out. He's picking 5. And he's picking 2. A lot of thought went into this on Thomas's part. He was nervous about it. He didn't know. Why did you pick 2?
I mean, it's just gut feeling, double
Just
gut
a
feeling.
gut feeling.
Yep.
All right, I want to see if your gut's got the right feeling, because I want to see Hawaii here. I hope. No. All right, so both these numbers just whim. Just hoping that Hawaii's there. Good man.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. You're going to Hawaii. Come on over here, Tom. Wow. Isn't that terrific? $10,600 cash and trip. That's all yours. Good for you. And he was nervous. I don't know why he was nervous. You were just terrific. Well, I hope you enjoy your trip and your money. We're going to be back with 2 new contestants right after this. Good man. You did it.
I can't believe
Oh, that's incredible. Stay where you are. Come over here. Well, has it calmed down? Almost. Listen, before I bring on my contestants, I just want to say we're going to get rid of, well, we're not going to get rid of, she's going on to some new stuff. Sean Shea, our station manager, our station director, is leaving us today. She's stage manager, director, and brought on the Magical Bears one night. If you were ever here, you knew what a wonderful person that was. All right, we're going to see Sean. Good luck to you. Come on out. Let's bring our contestants out right now. Hello, Amy.
Hi.
Hello, Zach.
Hi.
Amy, introduce yourself.
I'm Amy Chance. I'm 11 years old and a 6th grader at Village Christian School. And when I grow up, I like to be a lawyer.
You would?
Yes.
Boy, a lot of ladies like to be lawyers. Isn't that amazing? Hello, Zach. Introduce yourself, sir.
Hi, my name is Zach Carlson, and I'm a 6th grader at Montecito Union School. I enjoy collecting comic books, and I have a pet salamander named Chucky.
You have a pet salamander named Chucky. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you guys cut the cards backstage. I know that. Good luck to both of you. And who's dealing them out? Lacey's already dealt out the cards for game number 1. Don't forget about the prize cards in the deck. And you guys are lucky indeed, because in today's game, we have a sailboat that's waiting for you. Are you ready to do it?
Yeah.
Well, this is our first question, and this is an educated guess. And for this, I would like you to meet, I feel like Fred McMurray, my 3 sons. Come on out here, fellas. Here they come. Come on, guys. Oh, wait a minute. We'll hold. We got 1, we got 2. What do we got? Oh, here it is. Here's the 3rd over here. Now, I'm going to ask you a very simple question. What is the total of their combined ages? In other words, how old is Ian? How old is Dylan? How old is Brian? And if you add it up, what number are you going to get? Amy, what do you think? It's tough. He shaved. Okay.
26.
26? Zach, you think it's higher or lower?
I think it's higher. I have a number in mind, but I definitely think it's higher.
You think it's higher, huh? Okay. The actual total of my son's ages is 34. It is higher. Yeah, you were right. Were you going to say that?
Yes.
He was going to say 34. All right, fellas, go upstage. Don't forget to get your check from Mr. Goodson. Thank you, fellas. Go ahead. Thank you very much. Okay. I love the boys. They're wonderful. Okay. All right, Zach, let's take a look over here at your base card and tell me what you want to do. You got a 6.
Ooh, I'd like to change that
You
card.
can change it. That 6 now becomes a 5.
Higher.
Higher than a 5, it is a 9.
Ooh, lower.
Lower than a 9, it is a king. So that didn't happen too good for you. You got to go all the way back to that 5, which means Amy gets a free shot from this? An ace.
Lower.
Lower than an ace? It is a 7.
Higher.
Higher than a 7, she says. It's an 8.
Lower.
You're gonna go for it. It's a free shot. She's gonna take a chance right here. Lower than an 8, Amy? It is a 9. You know, you had a straight working, 7, 8, and 9. Those weren't bad cards. Anyway, we'll be right back with more Card Sharks right after this. You were gonna say 34? We're back right now, and just in our first game, about to ask our second question. Not a lot of damage done on the board, although Amy's working from a great card. Zach's got a little bit of work cut out for him with a 5 over there, and this question's for him. Zach, we surveyed 100 women who are millionaires, and we asked them, right now, are you wearing a diamond somewhere on your body? How many women millionaires said they were wearing a diamond?
Well, I think that would be a very high number because you see people at gala events and the Grammys and things like that, and they're always wearing diamonds, and they have dresses with diamonds along here. And it seems that if you're rich, you want to buy something that's worth a lot of money, gold, diamonds, something like that. So I'd say that was about 78.
78. Amy, what do you think?
I agree with him, but I do think it's going to be a little bit higher.
A little bit higher than 78. That's an interesting call. The actual number of women millionaires who were wearing a diamond is 70. It is not higher, it is lower. It is lower. So, Zach, you got a 5. What do you want to do?
Can I change that?
Sure you can. 5 now becomes a 9.
Ooh, lower.
Lower than a 9? It is a 6.
Higher.
Higher than a 6? It is a 5. So, back again to that, and Amy gets a free shot from the ace.
Lower.
Lower than an ace, it is a 5.
Higher.
A lot of 5s. Higher than a 5, it's a 9.
Lower.
Lower than a 9, it is a jack. Boy, you guys are pulling some bad cards here. Let's go get our next question out here and see if we can change that fact. Amy, this is for you. Okay. We surveyed 100 bachelors, and we asked them, would you marry a woman who refused to cook? I did. How many bachelors would marry her anyway?
I don't think that would be too many because, well, some men, they can cook, but some men, they can only make, like, TV dinners and stuff. And they wouldn't want that all the time or restaurants all the time.
Oh, yeah, those guys are terrible.
I think maybe 45.
45 would marry a woman who refused to cook. What do you think, Zach, higher or lower?
I don't know. Some guys are pretty pig-headed about cooking. You know, that, okay, you cook the meal, I need to sit down, it's a newspaper. Now that's final. You know, some people are really like that a lot. You know, I know a few myself. So I'd say that might even be a little bit, could you repeat the question one more time?
How many bachelors would marry her anyway? How many bachelors would marry a woman who refused to cook? Now, Amy said 45.
A little lower, I'd say.
You're going a little bit lower. The actual number of bachelors who would marry a woman who refused to cook is 44. It is a little lower. By 1. By 1. What a call. Zach, here's a 9.
Definitely change it.
He says change it. It's a 9.
Lower.
He's going lower than a 9.
Wow.
It's a 7.
Higher?
What do you want to do?
Higher, I guess.
You're going to go higher?
Yeah.
It's right in the middle. It's a tough call, Zach. It's the toughest card to call there is. Higher than a 7. You are right. It's an 8.
Ooh, I'm going to freeze.
You're going to
I
freeze. Yeah, I think you made the right choice on that one. We'll be back with sudden death right after this. We're back, everybody. We just don't have enough time to continue. We're going to have to pick it up with these two guys when we do our next Young People's Week. But Amy was moaning. You lost that one by 1, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, but that was it. The call was lower, and it came in at lower, and that's how the game is played. And you're going to have to sit and kind of, when you get home, and kind of work your numbers out in your head how you want to do this. Because both of you got a tough position to play from. I mean, you guys got some problems. Was it as bad as you thought, Zach? Did you have any problems here today?
No.
No? You did good. But I'm amazed at how well composed these kids are when they come out. Here's Lacey and Susanna. Bob Hilton's on the microphone. My name is Bill Rafferty. We want to say again, bye-bye, Sean. We'll see you on the next show. We'll see you next time right here on Card Sharks. Bye-bye.